Welcome to Homemaking with Mema. My name is Wendy, and today's project, more fall cleaning. You're probably getting tired of this, but I'm not because I'm getting my fall cleaning done. And I'm going to bring you along with me. So before I get started with cleaning my carpets, because that's what we're going to do, that's what I'm going to do today, and I'm going to bring you along with me. I had to figure out what we're going to have for dinner and something that I can throw into the crock pot so that I don't have to worry about fussing and mussing over what we're going to have for dinner. So I took out some French bread and I took out some biscuit gravy mix, and I also took out a chub of our pork sausage. So I'm going to cook that up, and we're going to have sausage gravy over toast. We don't do it over biscuits. I mean, we can, but it's just so much more easier to just do it over toast. So that's what we're going to do, and I'm using the French bread for that. Okay, so the carpets that I plan on cleaning, but first I have to vacuum, but we're going to do this area here. We're going to do the whole hallway, and I usually split my living room in half because I want the carpet to dry overnight. So I chose this half to do first, so I've got everything pushed over here. I went down and got my small, tiny little carpet cleaner. It's not the greatest, but it's effective. We don't have a dog anymore, and I have not cleaned these carpets in 3 years, and they really need it. She passed away 3 years ago, and I had rented a carpet cleaner, and then I decided, okay, I can afford these small little ones. I think this was under $100 or maybe $100 plus tax. But it doesn't come with the upholstery attachments, so be aware of that if you buy the small ones. So anyway, it's going to be dirty, but it's not going to be as dirty as when I had our black lab. Black labs shed black hair. And of course, I have cream carpet, so that really showed up all the time. So all right, let's get this going. So of course, the first thing that you want to do, vacuum your carpet. I know there's people out there that don't see the reasoning behind that, but you're not gonna put so much wear and tear on your carpet cleaner. So vacuum your carpet. That's one reason why quite a few videos back, when I was working on the bench in the kitchen, I had cleaned out my vacuum cleaner, washed everything, checked the filters, all that. So, because I knew that I was going to be washing the carpet, and I want the vacuum cleaner to be at its best behavior. So let's get this going. What you're going to see me do now is I just take vinegar water, and any spots that are on the floor, like high traffic areas, that sort of thing, any spills or any of that, I just like pre-treat it with vinegar water before I actually clean the carpet. So that's what you're going to be seeing me do. Okay, so per your carpet cleaner directions, follow that if you've never used one before. I've used carpet cleaners for years. I've got these 2 little samples that came with the carpet cleaner, so I'm going to use these up today. And I also add some vinegar into my solution as well. So, and hot water, really hot tap water. So what I do here is I fill it to with hot water before the water line. Then I add in the solutions, and then I finish filling it if I need to. And a funnel works great. So just get a cheap funnel. So what I've learned through the years, I don't use the actual recommended amount of soap, because it's just get your carpet too soapy and sudsy. So I have a quarter cup here. I usually only put probably about half of that quarter cup. And the reason why I'm not giving tablespoons or anything is because then I fill the other half with vinegar, so it equals out to be a quarter cup. And vinegar is just going to help with smells in your carpet, smells in your house. Then I just put that in there. Then I'm going to finish filling it. Now, mind you, you get a small one, your reservoir is going to be smaller too. So you're going to be refilling it a lot more depending on how much carpet you've got. So purchasing a carpet cleaner seriously depends on how much carpet you do have and how often you're going to be cleaning it. So if you've got a lot of carpet that you need to clean and you know you're going to be doing it more than, yearly, get a larger one.
Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire.
Now you see me just do this little section right here. I always go back over the same section without pressing the sprayer so that I can suck up as much water residue that's left on the carpet. I've always done that. I don't think you have to do it, but I've always done it. So that's what I'm going to be doing right now.
Rise like tall buildings as the chemicals they take us higher.
Okay, so the hallway really isn't truly that bad. And what I do, I do not walk up and down the stairs, especially with the small one. I'd be making probably over 100 trips. So I'm going to dump the dirty water into the toilet, rinse it out, and then put it back into the unit empty.
Night's young, and it's just begun as she puts her hand in mine. We want to chase the night, want to dance to the light, pull stars from the sky, just two hearts running wild, never sleep, never stop.
Okay, so I got done with this part here and all the way down the hallway. And you can see I got fans on and I have windows open as well. So doing this in the spring and fall is like the best, because then you can have fresh air coming in and you can have your fans on and nobody's freezing. You'll also see that I have towels laying around. I have one in the kitchen so I can fill up the water. Shut that fan off. And I have some in here when I go to dump the dirty water into the toilet so I don't slip. It's just, I've slipped before, but that's why I have the towels down. And it's not that dirty. Yeah, it's dirty, but it's not like black dirty. Okay, so I sat down here on the couch to take a break. I haven't taken a break since before I started all this. And I had to reheat my coffee because it got cold. But I just wanted to come on here and just let you know that, once again, I say it all the time. If you take care of your home is going to take care of you. So doing this deep cleaning, it just makes you feel, it makes me feel good that I'm trying to take care of what we own to the best of my ability. However, during all this fall cleaning, and it happens in the spring as well, when I do all this, I abandon all my other regular things that I clean. And this may sound gross, but I have not cleaned my bathroom in a month. I have not scrubbed my kitchen floor in a month. So they're just really gross. But I don't do that kind of cleaning because I'm running in and out. Crumbs are going everywhere. Dust is going everywhere. Spills, this and that. So that's why I don't do my regular cleaning. When I do the spring and fall cleaning, I do some touch-ups, that's it. Otherwise, I wait to do all that. When I'm completely done, then I really feel like just a refresh of the whole house. It just feels so good getting it all done. Is it a lot of work? Yeah, it's a lot of work. So I'm going to end this for today. It's going to be just moments for you. But I have to let this side dry. I got to get my fans back on because I turned them off. And then I'm going to do this side of the carpet tomorrow. But it'll be moments for you. Okay, so today I'm also going to get my oven cleaned. It's cool enough. I'm going to have the doors open, the windows open to get the fresh air to come in here. And I'm going to have fans on because I'm going to do the other part of that carpet here. In my manual for my book, it recommends to take the shelves out, to not leave them in when I'm doing the self-cleaning. And it also recommends to just wipe out any crumbs. And my oven is not dirty at all, really. But I want to get a self-cleaning done. The door is probably more, because when I cook bacon in here, I'm sure it splatters. But it'll loosen that up and I can work at that later to get it off. But I'm going to just wipe out whatever loose crumbs are in there, and then I'm going to get this started. Okay, so for mine, it tells me to hit the self-clean, and then these arrows, if you see it's got 0, or got the lines there. Oh, press the self-clean, and then I'm hitting the down button, and I only want it to go for 2 hours, and then it's the CLN means clean. So what it's going to do is it's going to start the cleaning. And it's also going to lock the door. If you see, it's not showing up. But anyway, the door lock light blinks. Now it's on permanent. I don't think you can see it. But anyway, it will lock the door so that you cannot open this at all. I'm going to do this other side, so I started moving stuff around and taking things apart. And if you're going to take things apart, it's a good time to take care of that as well. So I'm going to vacuum all this up that's on the couch before I actually separate it and move it. Okay, so I got the furniture moved out the best that I could. Usually I don't move the furniture out, but we had a little spill and it had gone underneath the one part of the couch, so I had to move it. So I'm going to do the same thing as yesterday. I'm going to vacuum this side before I actually start, and then spray treat it before I actually start washing it. Okay, so I'm going to begin this. I'm not going to break in like I did yesterday because I was more in detail yesterday, but just letting you know how your house gets into a kerfuffle. I mean, everything, there's just stuff everywhere, especially over here. Here's that unit there. My fan's waiting for me. But, you know, in order to get this done, your house has got to get into a mess. At least that's how it is at my house. And then after all this fall cleaning, I can start getting my regular cleaning done. Okay, so that part of the carpet is done. It doesn't take as long as the other one because it's not as curvy, and like the hallway, it's, you know, long and narrow. But that is done. So now it's gonna dry overnight, and then I'll vacuum it in the morning, and we'll get everything put back together. But I'm not gonna bore you with that one, but I will get it back together. Okay, once again, taking my break, sitting down. The house is kerfuffled, you know, because I just finished this side of the carpet, and that's gonna take overnight to dry. And it's really hot in here because I have the oven doing a self-cleaning right now. So when that finishes, I'll bring you along for that. But today, well, yesterday too, because I started the carpet yesterday, finished it today. For you, it's just moments. But I've got 2 more things off my fall cleaning list, and I'll show you that I got them all checked off. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to rewrite my list, and so that I know, so I don't have all that writing there and that, so that I know that what I have left, it isn't much. I've got to get a can of the upholstery cleaner and clean the kitchen bench and the chairs, the cushion parts. And there was one, oh, we have to pull the TV out. That I might try to get that done in November. I'm exhausted from all this fall cleaning. The older you get, the more you just don't look forward to doing it. I used to love doing it. It was like major therapy for me, just getting every little nook and cranny clean. But the older you get, the more you're just like, just let it be. All right, I'm gonna finish my coffee, and then I'll bring you along when that oven gets done. Okay, so it's cooled. The oven has cooled down enough for me to wipe it. It's still really warm, but cooled down enough I won't shatter my glass or any of that. Now, I'm gonna let some vinegar water just soak on the glass, because it still does have a lot of that the splatter on it, but the inside I can start getting cleaned. It's still really tough, so what I'm going to do is put a little bit of vinegar water spray on there. I'm going to use an SOS pad, but I'm going to be very lightly using the SOS pad. Okay, you see how that cleaned it up? Be very, very careful when using an SOS pad, and always make sure that your oven has cooled down, because in an oven you have tempered glass. It is extremely expensive and hard to get nowadays in 2024, tempered glass. So, heat warning. And then the oven looks real good, so I'm gonna get the racks back put in there. Okay, so the oven is nice and clean, door's nice and clean. I'm going to clean the top part when I do the dishes, but I just want to remind everyone, follow your manufacturers. This was my manufacturer book on how to care for my oven, this and that. Follow the directions. Don't just guess your best, but follow your directions. And again, I want a heat warning as far as the glass on your oven. It is tempered glass, I believe, and it is extremely expensive nowadays to replace, and it's really hard to get. So heat warning when you're cleaning that, and don't set anything on your glass if you're pulling something out. You just don't want to damage it. All right, that is done. Okay, so I brought you to my checklist. It's so nice to get this done. Living room rug and hallway and the oven. And what I'm going to do is, I've got a grease board here that I purchased. So I'm going to put it up with some command strips. And I'm going to rewrite what I need to get done, the possible winter projects, and the parts that I have left as far as cleaning the kitchen table, benches, and the cushions and that, and pulling out that TV. All right, here I am taking another break. I'm a little exhausted. I have been busy with the working, trying to get the fall cleaning done, just trying to keep up on laundry. I haven't done any of my regular cleaning, like I had mentioned earlier in the video. So that's next. Once I get this living room put back together, and I can start that, because that kitchen floor needs it really bad. I want to thank you folks for hanging in there and joining me during this venture of the fall cleaning. If you like this kind of content, give it a thumbs up, share with family and friends, and subscribe to the channel. And I want you folks to make it a really great day.